Hello, Cousin Johnny here. I'd like to shout out to the sponsors of the Buzzin' with Cousin show. Max Fit Meals, 520 Fremont Street, Monterey. Grab and go healthy meals. They're delish. I Heart You Candles and Gifts, 329 Lighthouse in Monterey. Also Tuesday night at Farmers Market, Monterey. That garlic stuff. If you like garlic, you're going to love that garlic stuff. Tuesday at Monterey Farmers Market. And go to thatgarlicstuff.com for more information and more locations. Destination 831. Live streaming. Promote yourself. Promote your business. Destination 831. Go to Facebook, and Kevin Armstead will take care of you. The Sweet Spot on 9 Delfino Place, Carmel Valley, California. Beautiful spot. Sit out there in the sun. You got olive oil. You've got wine tasting. You got sandwiches, baked goods. The Sweet Spot. 9 Delfino Place, Carmel Valley. Thank you, the sponsors, for helping out. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Buzzin' with Cousin. How's everybody doing out there? Cousin Johnny here, and Buzzin' with Cousin. We connect with authors, chefs, hospitality people, artists, community people. We connect with community, and today there's a special guest that we're going to connect with, and I'm so happy to get her on. I've been trying for a while, and I mean, she's a local, many years local, and she does a lot for the community, and I'm proud to have her on. Please welcome Joy Anderson. Joy,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. I'm so happy that you wanted to come on because I'm amazed at what you do in the community. I mean, I see you doing stuff and on Facebook, and I see you out on the town, and so we really appreciate what you do in the community. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
And
it's what we do. We love where we live and we love the people here. So, whatever we can do to make it better for everyone, that's the goal.
that's what we do in this great community. Now, Joy, just to take a little trip down memory lane, you grew up in Monterey, right?
I grew up in Carmel. I was born in
Okay.
Carmel, so I'm a Carmelite.
Wow, you're
Yeah,
Carmelite, and
a long time.
when I had a conversation with you, you went to that famous high school, Unipero.
Unipro, yeah.
Wow,
I
that was
graduated in 67.
all right. Yeah, I
So now you
remember.
know how old I am.
That's great. I remember I had a lot of friends going there, and so Joy, I've seen you at different events, Ferrari events, Laguna Seca. I mean, you name it, you've been there doing it. And once again, I thank you for what you do. Now you're real involved in the Rotary, right? You've been
Yes.
involved for many years.
Well, I have only been in Rotary for 11 years because I came back and I was able to join. Before that, when I was living out of the area for a little bit, I had a job traveling, so it was really difficult for me to
Okay,
get to meetings. But yes, I'm currently in the Monterey Cannery Row Club.
okay. So you said a measly 11 years. Yeah. So, but
Well, there's a lot of people that have 30, 40 years under their belt. So
yeah.
I'm still kind of a new kid, but uh, moved up pretty quick.
Now on the peninsula, we have like Cannery Row, we have Steinbeck Rotary, there's Carmel. Is there a
Yeah,
few
there's
more?
oh yeah. So you have in Monterey, you have Monterey Pacific, Monterey Sunrise, Monterey Peninsula Sunrise, Monterey Cannery Row. Carmel, you have Carmel, Carmel by the Sea, Carmel Sunset, Carmel Valley. We have Seaside, Marina, North County. Yeah, so we have quite a bit. And then, then you go over to Salinas and there's probably around 4 or 5 over there too. Our district currently has about 55 clubs in it, and it covers the Fresno Valley down to Tulare, Visalia, and then all of Monterey County as well.
Now, would you say, in a nutshell, Rotary is just providing goodwill and community and to the
it's service to the community and globally too, because we're an international organization. And it also includes, fellowships. So, social activities, getting to know each other, networking, having fun while serving others. Yeah,
having fun. I've seen your group in action, and you guys definitely have fun. Now, you were a district governor, and what was that?
Yes, I became district governor for the years 2020, 2021. We're on a fiscal calendar, so July through June. And then 2020, so when I was just getting into my governor year, COVID hit. So it was quite interesting because as a governor, you're required to visit all the clubs in your area. And at that point in time, we had 57 clubs. So I was trying to figure out how to do that. And then, all of a sudden I became a Zoom expert because of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to do that, which, helped a lot because, Jim was pretty sick at that point in time. So it was good that I got to stay home. But it was quite interesting trying to, get to meet people via Zoom, but it worked out okay. So now, after the fact, when we were able to start visiting, and going out again after, COVID eased up a bit. Yeah, I went back and tried to see as many people as I could, and I continued to do that.
Okay, so Joy, now the last year or maybe year and a half or so, can you tell the listeners what kind of projects you guys were involved in, and maybe what's happening in the future with your projects for the Rotary?
Yeah, well, there's so many projects. I mean, one of the things that we did when COVID hit was we went out with our district and decided to raise as much money as we could in 10 days for food insecurity. So for food banks and things like that. And in 10 days, we raised almost $500,000 and $110,000 just here in Monterey County for the various food banks, and including things like the Salvation Army. So that was huge for us. We also did something about a year and a half now, is we had the Butterfly Project, which was, a Monterey County effort through Rotary. We had about 250 people come out to Laguna Seca Raceway, and we planted milkweed and some other plants that would attract, butterflies for pollination.
Great.
So that was huge. And so then we tacked onto that, and then we went and did the same thing down in King City at the park there. We do have another one scheduled, so that's coming up. I know the Carmel clubs, Carmel Valley, Carmel Sunset, they did a project at the Forest Theater, similar to that one, a little bit smaller scale. The Monterey clubs have done tree planting with the city of Monterey, whereas, some of the trees were dying, and so we wanted to replace that. I know one of the projects was out at El Estero Lake, and then we did Whispering Pines over in Monterey. So we did that. And then internationally, we just finished up. We had a contingency that went over to Thailand to build a water well, and to give them some, access to clean water. So clean water has been a major project for us. But all in all, really Rotary's main focus has been eradication of polio. There's only a couple of countries left in the world that, still have polio. We're happy to say, though, in 2023, there have been no new cases yet. Hopefully never have another one, but no new cases in 2023. So our district, we did the first one last year during World Polio Day, which is in October, and this year we're planning the same thing again on October 21st, and we do a walk, run, ride across the Golden Gate Bridge, and
Oh,
that was a lot of fun. That was great, and to raise money and go to polio. It was our first year, so we were kind of working out the bugs and everything,
yeah,
but we were able to send $60,000 to the Polio Plus Fund.
man,
Uh,
that is really great.
so when you think about it, the immunization, it costs us about $1, for immunization for a child, and so we were able
Yeah,
to vaccinate 60,000 kids.
man, that is really great, Joy.
Yeah,
So, I
it's
mean,
super. Yeah, it makes you proud of just the little things that you can do that really add up.
do you? It's just the little things, just yeah, they add up. Now,
Well,
are
yeah,
you the other? Do all the clubs kind of work together, or you have an idea, and then maybe someone else has an idea, and they work independently, or does
oh, a little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything?
Obviously, when you collaborate and you can partner up, it can get bigger and better. Um, and Rotary International is great because we do have matching grants. So when we raise money, I mean, like take for instance the polio project. I mean,
Yes.
we can get a grant from the district, but in that case, because it's polio, Bill Gates matches 2 to 1. So
Oh,
anything that we
wow.
raise, he matches 2 to 1. So it's fabulous. And then
I
when
mean,
you talk about polio, we actually support what we call Polio Plus, which means that there are other diseases out there, childhood diseases that we cover as well. So it's not just immunizing against polio, but any
wow.
other, yeah, childhood
The
disease.
sky's the limit with the
Yeah,
Rotary.
yeah, yeah.
Now, I was out the other day for a little cocktail, and I ran into someone, and they said, talk to Joy. There's a new program called the Passport Program, and I said, well, I'm going to be talking to Joy in a couple days, and she said, well, let her explain it. So, can you explain it?
Yes, we're starting a new Rotary Club, and it's basically a non-traditional club, and it's I guess the best description is it's an abbreviated Rotary Club. So we're not going to have weekly meetings like the typical Rotary Club does, whether it's a
Okay.
breakfast or a lunch. We'll be meeting once a month, and it will be either a service project or a social. And the due structure is a lot less than the traditional club. Plus the fact that you're not paying for a meal every week. And so we're trying to make it so it's an entry level for folks that want to, do some community service, and do some good in their cities and in their neighborhoods, and make it affordable so that young people can start to join. We want to make this, again, an entry level into to seeing what we're all about and giving back. And it's a lot of fun. We have to have 20 people to charter. We're at that point now. We're still taking applications through the end of February for charter membership,
Wow, it's hard.
so that I can submit the paperwork to international and get their blessing, and then we will officially become a club. But I mean, the group that we have is very motivated, and they're a lot of fun. I can't wait to get this going.
Yeah, I was talking to Lainey, and she was mentioning it.
Yeah, Lainey's already signed up.
He's already signed up.
We've got quite a few. We have a couple of people that are transferring from other clubs because again, the format is a little bit easier for some folks who are very busy that can't make the
Yeah,
commitment to go to a club. One of them, I'm proud to say, is our new sheriff, Tina Nieto, who, because she's all over the county, and the county's
yeah.
huge,
Is he?
that this is a great opportunity for her to continue with Rotary, because she's been in Rotary for a long time. But she can bounce around from club to club. Once you become a Rotarian, you can go to any club at any time, anywhere in the world. So you don't have to join a club where you have to make such a huge commitment, but
Yeah.
you're still a Rotarian no matter what.
Now is the passport just something here in the Monterey Peninsula, or is it all
No,
over?
it's a concept that came up just a few years back, and I had talked to somebody up in Sacramento that had a club, and so I've been kind of like looking at that idea for a while before I really got going. It takes a while to get it off the ground. There is another passport club in Salinas, the Salinas Valley Passport Club. They have a more structured. They do meet once a month. I think it's the second Monday of the month.
Yeah.
So it's they're all different, and every club is different. So if you're wanting to join Rotary, it's like we always tell people, go to different clubs and find out which ones fit what you want to do and the projects that you want to do. So the cool thing about this new club, the charter members will have a big say so in what they want to do and what projects they want to take on.
I think that is really great. Yeah.
And we'll partner up with a lot of the clubs because in the beginning we won't have the bandwidth yet or the experience with these folks to take on our own projects per se, but we will be able to jump on board with other clubs projects and other community projects and just kind of be volunteers at that point and hands-on. We want to do hands-on. Yeah.
I think that is really something fantastic because I want to tell the listeners out there, you're living in this beautiful community and, you want to give back and you want to volunteer, but then you're saying like, I can't go to meetings once a week and I don't know if I have time. But this passport program it's great. It sounds great. There's not a big commitment. And I encourage
financial commitment. That's a big thing too.
Financial also.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have the idea to wanting to help people and wanting to get out and also socialize with some great people, I encourage you, anybody out there to do it. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to help a lot of people. So, Joy, how does someone sign up or find out about the passport program or Rotary in general?
Well, you can always contact me. I mean, either through Facebook, because I'm on Facebook all the time.
Okay, Joy Anderson. Yeah.
Joy Anderson. Yeah. So you can contact me through that. That's probably the easiest for most people. Otherwise, my email address is joyanderson.rotary5230. That's 5230 @gmail.com.
Okay. And also, let's just say someone watches this show and they don't know and they forget, contact me and I'll contact Joy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna make this happen. Joy, I'm so happy that you came on the show. And I'm so happy that what you do with the community and also letting everybody know about the great organization, the Rotary. I mean, a lot of people, they hear about it and what's Rotary, they don't know. Yeah. But thank you for sharing that with us. And I know you're busy, so we're going to let you go and appreciate what you do. So Joy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Cousin Johnny. It's been a pleasure. Take care and come join us.
When Lainey told me the wheels were turning a little bit, so
good group, people from all walks of life, all age groups, very diverse groups. So fun stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye, Joy. Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Joy Anderson, the Rotary, great organization. They do so much for the community and in the world in general. So if you're thinking about joining, join. There's that new passport program, which doesn't have a lot of commitment. So, or if you go to an event and you hear Rotary, you know that they're doing something special. So just go. Anyway, Cousin Johnny here, gonna sign off. I thank everybody for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.